Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, and I am feeling the tired. It is definitely middle of the week, hump day. Uh, I have. I used to get up at 5 for my other job, my nursery job. I don't have to be there till 7:30, but I liked getting up, working out, you know, reading or watching a TV show before I go. Like basically like relaxing before I actually have to get to my job. And then I started my second job working for Jesse, and I have just been exhausted. Like, I don't get up till 6 anymore. I sleep a whole hour longer. Even then, sorry, my cat, Tail. I'm sitting on the floor, and he's like, I have to go bother her because she's on the floor. But I actually, like, I know that's bad for you. I know I'm going to get a lot of comments about this, but I am like addicted to energy drinks now because I use them to get through my day basically at work because I'm just so exhausted now. And I'm trying to wean myself off. I think I had one yesterday because I was just so exhausted. I woke up at 4 because my husband had to wake up at 4, and therefore I could not go back to sleep. So I had one yesterday, but I've been trying to wean myself off of them, going back to just normal soda if I need like a little bit of a boost, like a Dr. Pepper or something like that. And then eventually I'll try to work it to where I just don't even need it. Hopefully I'll exercise enough to where I don't even need caffeine to get me going. Yeah, that's going to be the day. But anyway, so I had a question yesterday on my video blog about if Jesse and I will ever collaborate on something, which I highly doubt because we have not played a game together as of yet. And even if we did, I don't talk about that type of thing with him. I'm there to do the tasks that he needs me to do, which does not involve playing games with him. And so I don't even talk about that because that's like not my job, and I don't want to impose on him, and I don't want to push things on him. So everything's up to him, and it would be really fun, but I don't think that that's going to happen because it's all up to him, and he has other things to do, and there's never a shortage of people that want to collaborate with Jesse because he's really fun. So that will probably not be happening, as much as that would be fun. So that was one question. I saw another comment too that said that someone was looking forward to Hector, and I actually think that I might record Hector for next week because I actually have played the whole game all the way through, and it's really fun. It's so dirty, but it's really fun. Frustrating at times too because you're like, what works in this situation? But it's good. You guys are gonna enjoy it. Even if you aren't an adult, even if you're a teenager, I'm sure that you would just get a kick out of the dirty jokes. So that's probably the next one I'm going to do. Ducktales. I don't know if I mentioned Ducktales in my vlog yesterday, but I was definitely tweeting about it. And as much as I love Ducktales, I really do. I bought the DVDs for myself, and I watched them, and I'm actually saving them for my future children so that they can watch them. And I watched it when I was a child. That and Rescue Rangers were my two main shows. I also watched Tailspin and Darkwing Duck, but Rescue Rangers and DuckTales were my two favorites. And I loved it. And so I had really high hopes for this game just to rekindle old memories and to be fun. And I was a little disappointed. As much as I'm still gonna play it. I'm still like, I can't leave a game undone. Like, I just can't like walk away. But I got a little frustrated. I got a little nerd rage going on because the controls for one thing on the PC are way different. Like, I played it at Comic-Con to get a poster, and I think it was on a PlayStation, so I had the controller and I was using the controller, and that seemed to be way easier than using the keyboard because to jump you push the space bar. To use the pogo stick, which is basically his cane, he jumps and he like bounces on his cane to kill like different creatures and stuff, you have to push Z, which just kind of seems like at a weird angle to me, so I just don't I got used to it, but it still was like weird for me. So, and you have to use the complete keyboard, like no mouse, no anything like that. So I was a little bit frustrated with that at first. And then also, if you die, you have to do the whole level over again. There are no checkpoints, there's nothing. You have to do the whole level over again. So that was really frustrating for me because I was doing the Amazon and I kept dying like at the beginning a couple times, and then I was down to 0 lives, and I got to a point where I was in like an ancient temple, and it was after a while. I mean, it was a pretty long level up to that point. So and there's even a point where you're like on a helicopter and you're like riding the helicopter with launch pad to go to the temple, and you get off and go inside the temple, and I was down to 0 lives. I died, and it jumped me all the way back to the beginning of the level. There was no checkpoint whatsoever, because I thought, surely there must be a checkpoint. Absolutely not. You must start at the beginning. So I quit for the night. I was very frustrated at that point, and so I decided to stop. But I will not leave it unfinished. I will definitely do a 30-minute video of it, but I am definitely frustrated. So yeah, it's a little disappointing. So I actually went back to playing Little Inferno, which I'll be posting a video of the first 30 minutes of Little Inferno tomorrow on Thursday. And I think I mentioned yesterday that it was one of those things where how could burning things be so fun? And I don't know if it's necessarily the burning items that has intrigued me. I think it's the fact that you have to create combos, and you have to be clever on how the combos are. Like, it'll say, I'm trying to think of one that was like more clever. There's one I haven't gotten yet, and it's frustrating the heck out of me, and it's probably really easy because it was in the first catalog. You'll see what I mean by catalog. And I still haven't gotten it yet. And I'm like, should I look it up online? Should I cheat? Or should I just try to keep figuring it out and be smart? I think I'm just going to try to figure it out and be smart. But you have to make different combos, like the Seafarers combo. You have to take a tugboat and a pirate and burn those together, and then it's the Seafarers combo, and just like little things like that. And I know it sounds weird. It's like a game where you just burn things. How is that fun? And yet, after Ducktales last night, after I was frustrated with Ducktales, I booted that up and I started playing that, and I felt better afterwards. So I don't know what it is. There's maybe subliminal messaging. Maybe it's just the music and it's calming. There's no agenda to it really, except for the combos. I don't know, but look forward to that because it's a fun game. And I think next week, I have Bastion recorded, but I think that I might do Hector. And after I do the first one, I want you guys to let me know if you want me to do the first 30 minutes of each chapter of it, because I believe there's either 3 or 4 chapters. So I don't know if that would be spoilers for you guys, or if you actually would want to see that. So after you see the first 30 minutes, let me know. Let me know if you want me to go ahead and do the second 30 minutes. Well, the second chapter's first 30 minutes. And we'll go from there. Because there's other games like that, and especially from Telltale Games, they do lots of different chapters. And so there's like, I have Sam and Maxwell. I bought a bundle in the Humble, I think it was weekly bundle. And there's Sam and Max, there's Wallace and Gromit, Back to the Future, The Walking Dead, Hector. I feel like there's another one. There's like an inspector one or some kind of detective one. And that one has like 2 or 3 parts to it as well. So all of those have chapters, and I've been kind of contemplating. I'm like, should I only do the first 30 minutes of the first chapter of each one of those, or should I do the first 30 minutes of each chapter? You guys let me know. So anyway, but yeah, if you have any questions for me, go ahead and leave them below. Again, Secret of Mana or Mana, however you want to pronounce it. I know there's different ways. It's like tomato. live stream this Friday, and that'll be, I guess, Jesse's telling people to tune in at 4 for maybe like a pre-show or something like that, because Gerard told me 4, but Jesse's now saying that we're starting at 5, so between 4 or 5, and you can find the link. I think that they've been posting it on Twitter, so if you follow either Jesse or Kiske, Kiske is really good about posting like countdowns to major events that involve Jesse. So if you don't follow him on Twitter and you want to know different things that he's doing, follow Kiske, because he will like post countdowns to the Co-optional podcast, the Secret of Mana live stream. He did the countdown for the Final Fantasy VI live stream. I mean, he keeps track of it. He definitely does. So if you aren't following him, follow him, and he'll also post links to the actual page it'll be on, or Jesse will too, but he's so busy that, you know, he's so busy he might not get around to it until almost the day of. So if you are someone like me and you like being prepared, you might want to follow them. Either that, or maybe I'll post something today. If you're following me on Twitter, I'll try to post a link of where it's going to be today. So anyway, but I hope that you guys have a great day. If you have any questions for me, leave them below. Look forward to Little Inferno first 30 minutes tomorrow on Thursday, and look forward to the Secret of Mana live stream on Friday. And I will talk to you guys later.